And we are back with the second map.
Just gave some pro analysis if you missed it.
Why don't you give us a bit of analysis on why Bad chose this map?
Yay. This is Bad, taking BkS out of their comfort zone, putting them into a small map. They've got to do a lot of melee grinding, which is the last thing they want to do. BkS prefer a much more open, free-flowing style of game. And obviously Bad want to hinder that. Straight away you got this.
If you notice, the BkS team is running a lot of chainmail in the first round, which means they have some default weapons and some strong shields, but not much else.
Ooh,
But in these
Tyrion with a
clustered
TK
group
on, right?
fights, the quality of your weapons doesn't matter terribly much. Because you're going to be getting a whole lot of hits on people who have their backs turned. But they have to watch out for these hammers that the Roadhogs are bringing. We saw that in the third place match earlier tonight. Those Roadhog hammers will just trash teams in group fights.
BkS is not particularly well known for their patience. They always tend to roll around as one big ball on maps like this, so if Balian can get them to do that and exploit that with hammers, that's exactly what they want to do. BkS is going to need to figure out something besides this chainmail infantry spam.
You want to deal with that cav.
Yeah, some people might want to know why Balian, I mean Bad, are running one cavalry on this map. He's primarily there to get bumps and knock other players down. His own speed isn't too important, that's why he's got the heavy chainmail and relatively cheap equipment otherwise.
Classic Scott Roy roll.
And this is Scott now in his more customary role as bump cap.
So far, this map is definitely playing more towards Bad's favor.
Yeah, I mean, Bad all over them.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty one-sided so far. Kind of expected BkS to be a little more in tune with what was going on here. I don't know if they haven't practiced this too much or if they're just
well, it's not even about practice. BkS just don't play on public enough anymore. And they still can do the team thing on planes. This is a lot more about player skill and being good in that group melee. BkS just
it's a lot about group melee skill, and if you don't have those skills in shape, it's going to be a tough map.
I think that's the problem. Take another archer now, which is probably a good idea. Even though the map is closed, you still have a bit of space for archers to back up and just shoot into the melee.
Looks like we have some Balians getting stuck in. The BkS team is all holed up underneath that overhang, and they're getting picked apart.
Ooh, man, those hammers are just vicious.
That was 3 hammer kills in the space of about 20 seconds.
Those hammers can really turn the tide in a group fight, where everybody's playing a bit more defensively, keeping their shield up so they don't pick up stray swings. That hammer doesn't care. It'll just plow right through you.
BkS going all in for now. A couple of throwing weapons as well, trying to deal with those hammers.
Yeah, I think they figured out the exact same thing that LES figured out in the third place match. They need throwing axes to deal with those hammers when they come out.
Yeah, definitely. It's the way to get rid of them. I mean, to be honest, personally, I'd like to see a few two-handers being thrown around. I mean, Nords do have the strong two-handers. There's no archers, no crossbows. Why not break out a big long axe?
Yeah, that's another thing that teams don't tend to exploit. Like, in this situation, you could very easily run a great long axe, or just even, doesn't even have to be the biggest one. You can just get one, crack some shields, and without the crossbows there, he'll be at a good advantage.
Bad is definitely at an armor advantage now with 2 players in male. Probably going to move up to 3 next round.
Probably 3, yeah.
And that's even more reason to break out those big long axes.
Yep, we have, I believe.
Oh, still on 2.
Oh, here we
And
go.
one of the things that
Marnid's
it's been tough in the NA scene for it to take hold, the use of two-handed weapons when they, you know, really do have a place. Like, generally speaking, the metagame has tended towards archers, which for the longest time discouraged people from investing any amount of money into running a two-handed weapon. But in a situation like this, it's just perfect. Like, you'd have a way to deal with these things. There's Harn actually.
Harn appears to have figured that out.
He used it terribly though. He just got caught up in melee straight away. What you want to do with one of those weapons is sit. Well, BkS doing pretty well anyway. But what you want to do in that situation with a big two-hander is sit out of the melee a little bit and just take your opportunity. Like, you know, when they make a mistake or something, just jump in.
You just come in there and jump on it.
Don't want to get him 1v1. And BkS almost took that round. They got a couple of nice kills.
It was very, very close there, yeah. Scott Ray's still up.
Well, they still can take it, you know, so, Scott, yeah, like you say, Scott Ray's still on his horse. Doesn't look likely.
Ooh, nice. Nice kick slash.
Clean
very
sweep
tight
from Bad.
And that's it. Clean sweep 5-0.
And let's see if BkS is going to take another open map, such as Random Plains or Field by the River, for their 3rd choice.
I don't think they'd take, well, off mic, but I don't think they'd take Random Plains.
I would actually hold them at their word. I don't believe they're going to take Random Plains. My money is on them taking Field by the River. Would be my guess.
I guess Field or Ruins is going to be the choice.
I'd say Field.
Open